day onward, anytime I go to class, she'll be staring at me and I'll also be staring at her sometimes. Funny enough, we were having the same bag, the same brand, same color, everything. As if we knew each other. Or
Very
as if-
demure.
As if we were in some sort of competition. Hello, guys. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Clara. You can call me Naya, and this is my mini world. So, I'm kidding. This is not my world. Here's Sharifah's world. Sorry, man.
Don't mind her. That was just by the way. Guys, if you're new here, thank you for coming. And if you're old here, thank you for coming. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. On today's episode, I'm here with my school mothers to share with you guys fun things that happened in SHS. On my left here, I have with me.
Hi guys. I don't have a word or channel or anything. Seriously. I'm just me. You can call me Harriet, but the name I go by is actually Miss Happiness. So that's me.
She's also true twice.
Listen to.
Mhm.
Listen to. Be as small as I can shoot twice.
Oh, yes, I'm so friendly.
Anyways, you already know who it is.
No, I mean,
You already know who it is. I'm Clara, like I said earlier. And you can call me Naya as well. I have a YouTube channel. I do. And my channel's name is Naya's World. You should check me out. Thank you.
that's on period.
Why is everything on period?
Everything is on period.
Nothing is on period. Like,
it's just on-
mirror.
okay, I'm the demure one here.
Very demure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the demure one.
Okay, guys. All right, guys. So before anything, I'll like us to tell you how we met before we go to the fun side. So I met Harriet here.
Miss
Oh.
Happiness.
Sorry, she said her name is Miss Happiness. Sorry, why, Madam Miss Happiness?
It's okay.
So I met Miss Happiness here. I met Miss Happiness here while I was in SHS 1 and she was in 2. So we were prepping and then someone came. My check was very big, honestly. Let me check. Say 20 years, but no 4 years. And so they thought it was 10 years or something. So we were prepping and then one senior came. Her name is Ivanda. She came and then she was like, hey, we'll check no how many years. She came and she was like, hey, why is your check too big? I was like, oh, it's just a normal check. And she was like, yes. No, I said it's 2 years because that time, yeah, I think it was 2 years. And she was like, no, and yet 2 years. So this girl here, my mother, though, but I call her a girl. Miss Happiness here was in the classroom while I was outside prepping. So when she asked me, I was like, my check was 2 years. And then she said, hey, oh boy, 4 years. And then this sister here looked at me, a beautiful girl like me, and said my check was 10 years. Can you imagine, guys? She said my check was 10 years. So that was how we met. And since then, we became friends. I started going to her and she was very brilliant. So when I had a problem, I'll go to her and then other things. That was how we met.
What's funny? Why are you laughing? Tell us about
Nothing.
it.
Nothing. It's just funny. It's just
Isn't that
some
how you
memories are
met her?
just coming back.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
that's how
remember
we met.
exactly how you
Yeah.
embarrassed her.
Telling me my check was
That
10
wasn't
years.
the plan. That wasn't the plan, though.
Where was I? Where was I?
Probably you were at the hostel or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't even look at my face, so she just said, "Oh, check me at 10 years."
Because the thing was so big, like tall and big. Look at this girl. Check. It was seriously
2
10
years at a day. Oh, catch me say 10 years.
Seriously.
after
You should have seen it,
2
guys.
years.
You should have seen it.
Maybe I didn't say the right thing, but you shouldn't have said 10 years. 10
It
years.
looks
is-
like
Probably if you had confirmed by telling them the truth that
you
it's
don't
4
know.
years, she wouldn't have come in like, oh boy, 10 years. But also 10 years is good.
Okay, so how I think I'll go with Clara. Alright. Miss Naya
I'm
on
cool with any
YouTube.
of my names. I'm cool with any of my names.
Oh, okay. So you tell us how you met.
How I met her.
Yeah.
So basically we were in the same class. It didn't start off like that. I'll tell you how it started off that we ended up in the same class on my channel. Don't want to miss it. So we were in the same class, and then like Sharifa said earlier, like Shutki said, she's very brilliant. So
Come on, guys.
What are the truth?
Am
We are not exaggerating, guys. We are not.
Brilla, hardcore Brilla. Yeah.
Period.
Oh,
But
serious.
I'm just an average student, right? So an average student who
This is
just
shocking
came to
me,
her
oh.
class, and then like one of her favorite teachers who became my favorite too, by the way, Madame Asantua was a lady. And there was a day that she asked the whole class a question, yeah, and no one was answering it. And I was just familiar with it, not because I'm Debrella. She was Debrella because
Of course.
the woman directed said something that indirectly to her, but she knew it was her. So the woman was like, hey, you people should be careful about this newcomer. And but after pointing at me, the woman started pointing at her. So me too, I turned at that corner and I saw her. When I saw her, she was also staring at me, and I was like, okay, why is she staring at me? But from that day onward, anytime I go to class, she'll be staring at me, and I'll also be staring at her sometimes. Funny enough, we were having the same bag, the same brand, same color, everything, as if we knew each other.
Very
As if-
demure.
as if we were in some sort of competition, but we weren't. And then with time, it was just like that. So during examination period, that was the first time she spoke to me actually.
Okay.
She was staring at me and I was also staring at her. But this time around, I didn't just look at her, I smiled at her. And strangely, she was like, "Remember now, change." Do you remember you said that?
Yeah. Let's
Let's now check. Hey,
It was a
Okay.
period. Science.
okay.
Broke your paper.
Yeah.
That master is here.
And then finally, you said that I could say I'm on trim out there.
Yeah.
I see remember now, change, and then I did like I was shocked. I was like, I don't mind, but you have to tell the other girls. And she on form, she just didn't care about them. She just dragged her seat without telling the person sitting beside me. She just came there, dragged the person's seat away, and she replaced her.
Because she was the umbrella, so I think didn't it drag this whole thing drag
Antu isn't like a bad student. She's also brilliant.
okay.
Actually, those of us that were in that front seat, like column at that period during the examination period, none of us were bad.
Okay.
So you complain about what?
Okay.
That was it.
Their class and Casano might be. Especially these two. Especially these two.
Class.
These two. There's nothing you guys are saying.
Stop lying to them.
The umbrella.
Stop lying to them.
Anybody that went to Alabama know this.
No,
two.
she's not fully lying because I was an average student
Okay.
and she was.
We were both.
You were both umbrella. The sharks. They were the sharks of all the time.
How can you be doing literature and I'll be doing French and I'll telling me that I was Deborah?
No. Even though you were doing French, but
English
Will
is
you
the-
come on?
English
oh,
is
because it was like a competition
the-
between you
Hey,
guys.
there wasn't any competition.
How can you tell me this story when sometimes the results will come and then this will be the first person, this will be the second person? Like, can you imagine? Sometimes it should be the first and this will be. Is it not a competition? No. There's nothing you guys are saying.
Wait.
You are very brilliant.
Wait,
The
wait.
two of you.
Were you competing with me?
No.
Were you?
How can I even compete with the most brilliant students? Like
Yeah.
seriously.
Can you imagine? you guys.
So that was it. That was how we met. So after our first paper two, she didn't end it there. I said something like I was hungry, and she also said she's hungry. I was like, I normally like eating pastries because the lady that was sitting beside me before she came to drag the aunt seats away, I used to go and buy pastries with her. Sometimes she would just buy it. Like when she's going, I'll give her my money and she'll go and buy it and bring mine to me.
Okay.
So I was planning on eating pastries that day as well. And she was like, nah, me could di obronimo. And I was like, which one is obronimo? Because not me shada alcohol. And then she said, let me go and buy it for you. So if she was a witch by now, I'm Anaju Boja. She took the money and she went alone to buy the food. And when she came, we ate the food together in class. which was not even allowed that time. But we ate the food in class. We didn't go to the dining hall or anything. We ate
No
it
one
in
near
class.
you.
Seriously, now unsure me
But yeah,
I didn't
like
see any reason though.
to be scared.
Yeah.
when I met Clara for the first time, I was like, "When this way show, but why no why no snake under pillow?" So
Crocodile.
serious, like I was scared of her, but then when I got closer to her, I realized, oh, she's such a darling.
Why were you scared of me?
Oh, that was because you were too quiet. And the quiet person I knew was way back in JHS. And guys,
She was not good then.
that girl was very, I won't say she was mad, she was crazy. So how can I see a quiet person and then I'll be like, oh, this person is cool? No, Clara wasn't. I was like, hell no, this girl is not cool. There is something beneath this.
And is
And
there
then-
anything?
and then
over
there
it?
was something.
But there is something.
Yeah.
You're lying.
There is
There's
something.
something.
Mhm.
This
Just
girl
that-
is wild. Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
I think if there was another word. Oh, what?
This
Guys,
guys, you have this demure. I think she's
I'm very curious.
She's not demure.
or on demure.
Cute
Something like that.
No. Those words are not meant for you. So
Seriously, why are
Yeah.
you guys doing that to me?
you are not.
And frankly, the three of us here knows that
Mhm.
I'm the quiet.
Huh?
Quiet.
You say
Quiet.
it.
You say you
Quiet
can't even
person.
mention the word.
I'm the quiet person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the calmest among us.
How can the
I'm the
entertainment
one
prefect,
with
like,
less
hold
violence.
on, hold
No,
on,
let me finish.
hold on.
No.
The entertainment prefect always going here, there, everything. How can she be
I
calm?
didn't even perform regularly, right?
But then she was doing it.
Anytime you perform, the place was always on fire.
But
Everybody was.
Like
Immediately
she
she-
said, it was
immediately-
under pillow or something.
Yeah,
under
immediately we
pillow.
just hear Naya is performing. Everybody wants to visit. Hey guys, I don't want to talk plenty.
Can remind you're lying, okay?
There is nothing this girl will say. Okay, so
So after we ate, when we closed from class that day, we went back to.
This girl is telling our whole story.
No, I'll be.
Yeah.
Okay, let me end here because I'll tell you the rest on my channel. Okay, but yeah, after that paper, that food we ate, closing time, we went back to our hostel together that day.
So
it's
that was how you guys-
Even though we've known each other for weeks in class, but we never spoke or anything.
Okay.
But that day we spoke, and from that day we started becoming friends.
Okay, so guys, how I met Naya was
Tell me first.
No, why are you clearing your thing? I the one that is going to say it. Sorry. You see what I was saying. She's not as cool as you see her.
Yeah.
Very wild. She is not the definition of the mere kids. No,
Like me.
she's on and this. The mere. And I'm a boy.
What is the meal?
She is not classified under that word. So I met Clara here when my school father, I don't want to mention his name, he asked me, I was having problems with economics, and then he asked me to go to her. And Harriet was my friend, so I think it made it easier for me. I went to her and then she taught me everything. And that was how we became friends.
Me, I taught you.
Yeah, you taught me.
Me, I should say Harriet. Me.
It was you.
Me, I can't teach.
She was the one.
I
Like guys, these two here.
No, I can't even teach.
See, if you want to know if what I'm saying, I'm not lying, you guys should
These
go back to
two
Adama
here.
Senior High School where I asked about Clara and Harriet. Even the one at the gate, the security man, I mean,
Boy.
the security
Yeah.
men know about them. Even the security men know about them. I'm not lying, and I'm not
Liar boy.
exaggerating. Hello.
Okay, so that was how you met me.
Yes, that was how.
Oh, that's cool.
You don't remember?
Because I don't remember teaching anyone. I can't teach. But I remember we've been friends for long.
Hey, I'm even in shock.
remember.
Okay, so I think you should tell us the fun thing that happened to you. I mean, in others.
Fun thing.
Yeah, that's one fun.
I believe you
Factory
are
is coming.
enjoying the content right now, but it's still long. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for part